Now, you might have seen some social media posts claiming that brave locals were able to overpower the bandits. Let's be clear. As far as verified reports go, there is no confirmed evidence that the locals successfully defeated the attackers. What is confirmed is that the bandits carried out the abduction and escaped. This does not mean the residents did not try. On the contrary, some local vigilantes did resist, but they were overpowered due to the bandits' weapons and numbers. So, the truth is a little different from what you may have read online. It's very important, my friends, to always check the facts before we believe everything we see on social media. Sensational headlines spread fast, but they are not always accurate. The real story here is about a community facing danger, people being abducted,
and the fear that comes with these kinds of attacks. These incidents are part of a larger pattern of insecurity that has been affecting Nigerians for years, and sadly, Abuja is not completely immune to it. Don't forget, while you are watching this video, hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and allows me to bring you real-time updates like this. The government has declared a nationwide security emergency recently, aiming to tackle incidents like this. Security agencies, including the police and other security forces, have been increasing patrols and operations in vulnerable areas. However, despite these efforts, attacks still happen. It is a reminder that security remains a critical issue that requires continuous attention, both from the authorities and the community. Residents are encouraged to stay alert,
report suspicious activities, and take precautions to protect themselves and their families. This attack is not an isolated event. Across Nigeria, there have been multiple incidents of abductions and armed raids. Communities have been living in fear due to the activities of armed groups. Schools, homes, and villages have all been targets at one time or another. The consistent message is that vigilance is essential, and awareness can help save lives. It's crucial for all of us to understand the severity of the situation without spreading panic. While it is understandable that social media often celebrates stories of heroism, it is also important to separate fact from fiction. In this case, the brave attempts by locals to resist should be acknowledged and respected.
but it should also be noted that the attackers succeeded in carrying out their objectives. Sharing unverified claims about locals defeating bandits can create false hope and may distract from the real issue, which is ensuring security and preventing further attacks. As we discuss this, I want to remind everyone to like this video and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can stay informed with verified news and accurate updates. Sharing this video also helps educate more people about the situation on the ground. Now let's talk a little about the broader context. Banditry, abduction, and armed attacks have been a growing challenge in Nigeria. These are not only isolated to certain states, even the capital city and its surrounding areas are at risk. Communities have responded in different ways, sometimes forming vigilante groups, sometimes depending on law enforcement, and sometimes sharing alerts on social media to warn others. What is clear is that security measures need to improve and communities need to remain alert. Cooperation between residents and security forces is essential. When residents report suspicious activity quickly and accurately, it increases the chances of preventing abductions and attacks. Every report counts, every observation matters, and every moment of vigilance can make a difference. Before I continue, I want to again remind you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps to keep this conversation going and ensures you get the most accurate updates directly. The incident in Gidan Bijimi should remind us of a few things. First, that danger can occur anywhere and that being prepared and aware is vital. Second, that social media stories can sometimes exaggerate or misrepresent events. And third, that bravery and courage by locals should always be acknowledged, even when the outcome is not as we hope. We must continue to support communities affected by such attacks, whether through awareness, donations, or simply amplifying their voices so their plight is not forgotten. Awareness is one of the most powerful tools we have in preventing further attacks. By keeping the public informed, we reduce the chance for misinformation to spread. Don't forget, if you are watching right now, smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. Share this video with friends and family so more people understand what is happening.
Knowledge and vigilance can protect lives. Now, I want to discuss what we can learn from this incident. First, safety in our communities must be a priority. Every neighborhood should have a basic plan for alerting authorities in case of danger. Communication is key. Secondly, always verify information before sharing it. Headlines can be misleading and sharing false claims can cause unnecessary panic. Third, supporting one another as neighbors is essential. Communities that work together can respond more effectively to threats. These attacks also highlight the need for strong national security policies. The government must continue to strengthen its security framework, provide resources for law enforcement, and ensure that operations to tackle crime are effective and timely. Citizens, on their part, can remain vigilant, report threats, and participate in lawful community safety initiatives. Before I pause, I again remind you, like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Keep this channel alive because real news, real facts, and real discussion matter now more than ever. This is a complex situation, and it may take some time for things to return to normal in affected areas. Families are recovering, authorities are investigating, and communities are staying on alert. These are all important developments to follow, and I will continue to bring you updates as they happen. Now, thinking about what happened in Gidan-Bijimi, it's important to remember that these kinds of incidents affect more than just the immediate victims. Families live in fear, children are traumatized, and communities often feel unsafe even long after the attack. This is why understanding the facts is so important. Panic spreads faster than news sometimes, and misinformation can make communities feel even more vulnerable. The government and security agencies have been responding. There have been increased patrols, especially in vulnerable areas around Abuja and other parts of the country. Checkpoints, intelligence gathering, and coordinated operations are being used to track criminal groups and prevent further attacks. While these steps are necessary, they also remind us that security is not only the responsibility of the authorities, it involves everyone in the community being alert and proactive. Remember, every time you like this video and subscribe, you help this message reach more people. Awareness can save lives, so don't hesitate to share this information with friends and family. Encourage them to stay vigilant and report anything suspicious.
It's also worth discussing the broader context of insecurity in Nigeria. In recent months, there have been repeated attacks, kidnappings, and raids not just in rural areas, but also close to urban centers. These attacks are carried out by organized groups with access to sophisticated weapons, which makes them extremely dangerous. That is why even communities in the capital city must stay alert. Safety is not automatic. It is something we all have to work on together. As a viewer, you might be asking, what can we do personally to stay safe? First, always know your surroundings. Pay attention to unusual activity and report it immediately. Second, keep your loved ones informed. Share alerts within your community responsibly. Third, support law enforcement by providing any useful information you may have.
This cooperation can make a real difference. And while we discuss these serious matters, don't forget to support the channel. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. It allows me to bring real-time verified news directly to you. Sharing this video can also help protect others by spreading awareness.